My child, listen to me. I'm your Father in heaven. Don't scroll past this. This isn't just another video. It's a moment I created just for you. I know you've heard voices lately, voices that made you doubt who you are and even question who I am. They say I've abandoned you, that I've forgotten you, that your prayers are empty and your faith is wasted. But my child, don't believe their words. They don't speak for me. They lie to silence your spirit, to pull you away from my truth, to keep you from seeing what I'm about to do in your life. But I see everything. I hear what they say about you. I know the shadows they try to cast over your light. Still, I want you to trust in my promises. Not their opinions, not their doubts, not their fear. My promises do not change. They do not fail. They do not return void. I promised to never leave you, and I haven't. I promised to fight for you, and I am. I promised to finish what I started in you, and I will. The enemy wants to fill your heart with confusion, but I speak peace. He stirs fear, but I give you power, love, and a sound mind. You may feel surrounded by opposition, but you are also surrounded by angels, by grace, by me. You are not alone, and you never were. I'm closer than the breath in your lungs, closer than your next heartbeat. And soon, yes, soon, I will reveal my ways to you. I will lift the veil, and you will see why it had to be this way. Why the waiting? Why the silence? Why the pressure? Every tear you've cried is precious to me. Every time you chose to believe, even when it hurt, heaven stood still and listened. I know it's been hard. I know you've wondered if I'm still with you, but I am, and I've never stopped working. My child, do not be afraid. Don't let their words take root in your heart. Root yourself in me, in my word, in my truth. For soon I will show you what they meant for harm, I will use for glory. What they said would destroy you, I will use to raise you. The world may doubt you, but I delight in you. The world may lie, but I only speak truth. So hold on, stay close, keep your heart open to me, because when I move, they will know, you will know, that I was with you all along, and that my promises, not their words, were always the truth. And when the winds rise again, when voices rise to mock and mislead, remember, I already spoke. I already declared your victory. I already named you my own. Their noise is only that, noise. It cannot undo what I've written. Every day you feel like giving up, I'm right there, whispering strength into your spirit, reminding you, this valley is not your end. Lift your eyes again, even when the sky feels heavy, even when your heart feels numb. I am still the light ahead of you, and the ground beneath you. You've been asking me to prove myself, to show up, to move in undeniable ways, and I will. But not always in the way you expect. I don't just show power, I build it in you. You're not just waiting on a miracle. You are the miracle I'm forming. Your endurance, your faith, your quiet yes, it's shaping heaven's response. They'll try to tell you it's pointless, that you're foolish for still holding on. But I honor the ones who stand when everything says fall, who trust when everything screams doubt. They don't see the seeds you've sown in secret, but I do. I see every small act of obedience, every moment you chose me over compromise. And I'm watering those seeds even now. They will rise just like you. The pain they caused you, I'm redeeming it. The betrayal that wounded you, I'm healing it. The shame they tried to place on you, I've already removed it. You are not the words they spoke. You are not the labels they gave. You are my child, my delight, my reflection on the earth. Keep walking, even if it's slow, even if it's heavy, even if you don't know what tomorrow holds. Because I'm already there. I go before you. I make crooked places straight. And I am still writing your story with mercy as the ink and grace as the signature. And though you may not understand the chapter you're in, I do. I know every line, every tear-stained page, every silent prayer pressed between the margins. Nothing in your life is wasted with me. They thought they could break you, but they didn't know what I placed inside of you. They didn't see the fire I lit, the one no storm can put out. You've been stretched, pressed, refined, yes, but never forsaken. You've been misunderstood, overlooked, even mocked. But not for a moment have you been forgotten. I've hidden you for a reason. I've sheltered you in seasons when exposure would have destroyed you. You thought I was silent, but I was shielding. And now I'm calling you deeper. Not just into peace, but into power. Not just into comfort, but into clarity. To see with my eyes, to walk in my rhythm. The ones who tried to silence you, they won't recognize who you're becoming, Because I'm lifting you in ways the world can't predict and using you for things you never imagined. So be still when I say wait. Move when I say go. Speak only what I've placed in your mouth, not what fear tells you to say. Let them talk. Let them doubt. Let them laugh. But you, keep your eyes on me, because I will vindicate you. I will elevate you, not for your pride, but for my purpose. And when you stand where I'm taking you, you won't need to explain how you got there. They'll know it was me. Even in the moments when you can't feel me, when the silence stretches longer than you hoped, when the weight of what they said sinks deep into your chest, I am still right here, closer than your breath, watching over every heartbeat, speaking in whispers when the world shouts its lies. I know how hard it's been, how many times you've questioned whether you heard me right, whether the vision was real, whether you're strong enough to keep walking when the road keeps breaking beneath your feet. But hear me, child. The promises I made to you, I haven't forgotten. Not one word I spoke over you will fall to the ground. Even when the winds rage, even when your own doubts try to drown my voice, my word remains unshaken. I see how the enemy surrounds you with deception, how he speaks through people, through distractions, through your own insecurities, trying to convince you that I'm distant, that I'm late, that you're not chosen after all. But he is a liar. And you, my beloved, were born to know the truth. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are not disqualified. You are right where I am shaping you. You've been walking through fire, but not because I've left you. It's because I'm refining you, removing the lies, breaking off the fear, carving out space for what I'm about to pour in. The strength you're asking for, I'm building it. The clarity you've been seeking, I'm revealing it, little by little. Because if I gave it all at once, it would overwhelm you. I'm not withholding, I'm preparing. So don't believe them when they say it's too late. Don't believe them when they mock your waiting. Don't believe them when they say I've forgotten your name. I wrote your name on the palms of my hands. Do you think I would forget what I carved into eternity? They'll try to measure you by what they can see, but I measure you by what I placed in your spirit before you ever took your first breath. And I see greatness. I see purpose. I see fire and grace and glory rising from the ashes they thought would bury you. They called it over. I call it beginning. They tried to speak limitation. I speak legacy. Because I don't just restore what was lost, I multiply. I don't just lift up what was knocked down, I elevate. I don't just make a way, I become the way. And I am the one walking beside you, pacing each step with purpose, guarding you in ways you never even noticed. Opening doors you didn't know were there, closing others to protect you from what would have harmed you. You thought the detour meant you failed, but I called it divine protection. You thought the delay meant I'd changed my mind, but I was simply deepening the roots, so the fruit could last. You've cried out to me with hands trembling and voice breaking, and I've caught every word, every whisper of faith, every sigh that didn't make it into language. And I say to you now, you have not missed your moment. You have not ruined your calling. You have not been left behind. What I have started in you, I will finish. And not only will I finish it, I will do it in such a way that all who watched you struggle, all who laughed when you stumbled, all who doubted when you stayed silent, will see the glory of my hand on your life. Because I'm not just restoring you, I'm revealing you. Unveiling who you really are in me, the version the enemy tried to bury. You've been hidden, yes, but not because you weren't ready, because the world wasn't ready for what I'm about to release through you. So stay close to me. Let my presence be your compass, not their comments. Let my promises be louder than their predictions. Let my love be the voice that steadies your soul when everything else tries to shake it loose. You're going to see it, not just feel it. You're going to see the breakthrough, the turnaround, the fulfillment of every word I whispered in the night. And when you do, you'll know it wasn't by your strength, it wasn't by your striving, it was by my spirit, by my mercy, by my love that never let go, not even for a second. Keep walking, my child. The ground beneath your feet is holy. You're not walking in circles, you're walking into destiny. Keep walking, my child. The ground beneath your feet is holy. You're not walking in circles, you're walking into destiny. Every step is accounted for. Every delay, every detour, every closed door, all of it is part of the path I've designed. Not one moment has been wasted, not one tear unseen. Even the silence has served a purpose, because in the silence you leaned in. In the waiting, your roots went deeper. In the breaking, I made room for something greater. And now, heaven is aligning. Things are moving in places you cannot yet see. Hearts are shifting. Chains are loosening. What was stuck is being released. What was lost is being returned, multiplied. I have not forgotten the things you prayed for in secret, the dreams you handed to me when you couldn't carry them anymore, the promises you held on to when everything around you said to let go. I saw you, and I honored you, even when it felt like nothing was happening. Heaven was moving. There are answers forming even now. There is provision already on the way. There are doors custom built for you beginning to open, slowly, steadily, in perfect time. But I'm not just giving you things. I'm giving you revelation. I'm giving you peace that the world can't offer. I'm giving you strength that doesn't come from rest, but from me. Strength that holds steady in the storm. Strength that doesn't shatter when the wind rises again. You've been walking through fire, but you are not burned. You've walked through deep waters, but you did not drown. Because I was there, walking beside you, step by step, holding you up when you didn't even know it was me. And I will continue to walk with you. Not because you've earned it, but because I've chosen you. Because I love you, because you are mine. Let them talk, let them wonder, let them doubt. You don't need to prove yourself, I will vindicate you. You don't need to explain your calling, I will confirm it. You don't need to chase their approval, you already have my favor. What I'm doing in you will speak for itself. It will carry weight, it will bear fruit, it will stand the test of time. Because it's not built on sand, it's built on my word. And my word does not fail. So lift your head, my child. You've been walking low for too long, carrying shame I never placed on you, wearing words that were never mine. Today I remove them. You are not too much. You are not too late. You are not forgotten, broken, or beyond repair. You are loved, you are seen, you are chosen. And this is not the end of your story. This is the page where things begin to shift. This is the moment the light starts breaking through the cracks. This is where you remember who you are and who I have always been. So breathe again, trust again, stand again, because I am the God who finishes what he starts, and I'm just getting started with you.